Hey, it's the Carlton Brown Foundation Show. You know, I'm coming to you today with a hip hop to hip hope message. But first, I'd like to start off with Martin Luther King, who is not only a mentor and a way of life for me. He said that uh, his greatest manifestation of hope was that one day humanity could get out of his own way and realize that nonviolence and love were not indicators of weakness, but indicators of great strength. And the indicator to that great strength is that if everyone does a little, it means that one does not have to do a lot. And before you know it, we will cross an invisible line and the impossible will manifest. Well, I want to welcome my guest here today. It's Mr. Yerk. He is a entertainer here in Cincinnati, Ohio. And Carlton Brown is working under Curtis Blow and rapping, Dr. Rapping Tate the Great for that endeavor. And we want to introduce this talented man and all this talent inside of Cincinnati, Ohio. Hey, Mr. Yerk, how you doing today, sir?
How you doing, Mr. Carlton?
Excellent.
I thank you for this opportunity to be on the show today.
Yes, sir. My honor.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Could you tell us a little bit about your song and what is it? What do you mean, and what is the message in it?
The song is called "Life's Not Guaranteed." I wrote that song while I was incarcerated.
Okay.
Basically, I wrote that song off you feel me, just like going through like poverty and just a whole bunch of just struggle for real. So it's just I don't know for real.
Okay. Well, you know, to me, I kind of understand that because you know the Carlton Brown Foundation speaks to people around the world and also throughout the city. You know, on the ground in the community about I am you and you are me. You know, your experience is my experience. You know, and what I want to let you know, by listening to your song, you know, it reminds me that my past does not dictate who I am at the present. It only shows my experiences and my growth and what I went through in order to make me the person that's sitting here right now. And everyone has a potential for greatness. And, you know, the things that you do and how I see that you have changed your life and the type of people you have around you are that reflection. So could you give us a little bit of how that song will sound, you know, if you don't mind?
It'd be like, who said this life was guaranteed? I done took some losses trying to make a better me. Try to catch a man down and caught a felony. And my grandma health bad and it's scaring me. Lord, what is you telling me? Who said this life was guaranteed? I done took some losses trying to make a better me. Try to catch a man down and caught a felony. My grandma health bad and it's scaring me. Lord, what is you telling me? That's how it go for real. That's the hook.
I mean, just that hook. Just that hook, has me thinking about my own story.
Right.
You know, and it reminds me that, it's not about waiting for the storm to pass. You know, it's about learning to dance in the rain.
Right.
You know, and it's an African proverb that says, to every time that an older person dies, it's like a library burns to the ground, and it's sad if we don't even get to read it. You know, so I look forward because you are that new tree sprouting up. Right. You are the voice of what are the solutions to today. And that's what it's about.
Right.
That song, that hook is, brother, that's very catchy.
Thank you.
What inspired you to want to be a rapper? What type of person? Because see, rap is really spoken word.
Right.
It's from the Egyptians.
Right.
We have been doing this for generations. It's nothing new.
Right. I never knew that. Right.
Yeah. So that's what hip hop to hip hope is about. Dr. Rappin' Tate the Great. He's out of New York. He's actually an ambassador in the United Nations. He's clergy. And he's reaching out to you young men here in Cincinnati because he is very inspired by y'all's talent. I talk to him personally at least 2 to 3 times a week. And I send him young men's demos, and he really has taken a very good interest, and I know he's really gonna love the music that you're doing. But we'd like to know that, what are some of the hip hop legends that have inspired you?
First, I say Lil Wayne. It started with Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I was young. That's also like my mom's favorite rapper. So like it was a lot of Lil Wayne being played in the house. So
Okay.
that's where I kind of like took heed to start rapping from him type thing.
Yes, sir.
Then it just went from there. I got a cousin. He's incarcerated right now, but we used to have like our own little studio, and we just used to just rap all day, all night, and it just went from there for real. So.
So, like Lil Wayne is one of those other people who, a lot of people don't understand that, the things that they do that touch people's lives and inspire them for a better tomorrow. So, I'd like to send a shout out to you, Lil Wayne, because, you touched somebody's life and you made a difference. No matter what your mistakes are, we see ourselves and we see our reflection. Hey, we for you. Also, where is some of the places where they can find your music and your crew's music?
You can go on SoundCloud, type in Rashad in there. That's my full name. You can also type in 84. That's the group me and my guys is over here. You can also go on YouTube and type in 84, and you're gonna find our music.
What, the number 84?
Yeah. 84 stands for TG. That's Tyen Gang. R.P. Tyen. That's our friend that passed away. That's
Well,
about it.
Man, I like to follow more on that. We like to hear, about that friend because, no one's passed away as long as they live in our heart. They live on forever. We carry them everywhere we go, and we can always see that smile. You know what I mean? So, that's what it's about. So, we definitely want to hear more about that. Who was this young man, and what type of person was it?
It was a young girl.
Young girl?
Yeah,
Okay, who was this young lady?
She was our friend. Her name was Tyen Atkins. I didn't really know her as long as my friends over here did, but at the time that I knew her, it was all fun times. You know what I mean? She was a very funny person. Danced, whole bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? Just I don't know. I don't really like.
She just had that energy,
Yeah.
that beautiful energy. I understand.
Yeah.
I have people like that, who touch me like that. And is there any way that you think that we could do something to maybe keep her memory alive?
Just support us. Just listen to our music. Just hear the pain. Just hear where we coming from, and just try to understand us for real.
I tell you, not only do I understand your music, it kind of shows me that no matter what I'm going through, I can recover from how I'm feeling, and it's a better day tomorrow, and, we want to make sure that we pass that message on to other people, because, it's a lot of people out there right now going through a hard time, because there's 7.5 billion people on the planet. So the message that we get is something that will heal somebody. So that's what they call being an angel, and that's what I'm about. I'm about, let's do the right thing. I know how to do the wrong thing, and I know what it's like to be locked up. I've been locked up myself. I've been locked up from the time I was 18 to the time I was 40 years old, in and out like a revolving door, because I hadn't learned the lessons necessary to develop. But that's the one thing I like about my brother's keeper, is because if you make a mistake, your whole life is not over. You don't have to give up and then it come out in your actions. You can say, hey, I made a mistake. Now I can learn how to do better because I still got an opportunity and hope for the future. And that's kind of what your music and just that hook, kind of brings out of me. It allows me to see not misery, but there is some joy to this life. Also, where can people reach you at? Gmail or
can reach
phone
me on
number? Or,
Facebook. It's my real name. It's Rashad Lanier. That's about the only social media I got. I don't got an Instagram or a Twitter or none of that. That's about it though. Gmail, it's lanier.rashad@gmail.com.
okay.
That's it.
Man, so, because I know that I got a lot of people around Africa. In Africa, they have 5 regions now. They have North, East, West, South, and Central. And now they've created a newly 6th region, which is, you young men are going to be very amazed as to what's going to develop about that. But, they are following me. They don't follow me, they walk with me. And they're going to see you. And you want to give people your Facebook contact so they can reach out to you?
It's Rashad Lanier, RASHAD LANIER.
Okay, that is absolutely excellent. We want to make sure y'all reach out to this man because see, he's a part of the Coach and Brown Foundation. Because see, the Coach and Brown Foundation is a part of Cincinnati, Ohio. And anywhere I go, we're gonna walk with the whole city. And everywhere we go, we don't see a stranger. We see our reflection and we see ourselves. So it comes out in our actions. Also, I'd like to ask you about, is there any events coming up or opportunities for you to perform or any events that you may be looking at or arenas?
Not at this moment. I wanna perform at any event coming up right now. I just don't have nothing on the schedule right now. That's something that I really would like to do though.
Okay, well, I know a few people. I may not be able to give you them things, right, but I might know somebody.
And I'm willing to work for it.
And what I'll do is I'll reach out to some people and do some networking, sure, and see if they will give you an opportunity to come and let people experience your great gift and your great artistry that you have. Also, we'd like to know a few more things. When was you born? What is your favorite color? Because people gonna be interested out there now. They gonna be, when they hear this music, it's gonna be the yurt. So yeah, what we gonna, let us know something.
I was born March 9th, 1996, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah.
I like to play basketball, rap, cook, cap. I like to joke around a whole lot. I'm a funny person, outgoing people's person. My favorite color, blue. That's about it.
Okay, man, that's pretty powerful. Hey, ladies, y'all see him out there?
Oh, y'all 6'3". Yeah, I know y'all ladies like tall gentlemen. So
6'3"?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, hit me up.
With a potential for greatness.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I see that potential for greatness. I do. And what we're doing is we're reaching out on this show, and we want other people to see that, this young man, Mr. Joker, is a asset. And he's valuable to anybody that can acquire him and his abilities. Plus, he has a whole crew, very positive, well-mannered reflections of upstanding citizens in our city of Cincinnati, Ohio. So, all you recording artists out there, and we're going to be forwarding this also to Curtis Blow and Rappin' Tate, his demo. They got my word. You can send your demos to tour, TOUR, @au6.info, and you can be that change that you need to be, And one thing I always tell people is don't ever let anyone put out the light that God has placed in you and the gifts, because people will tell you and show you that they have no meaning, but don't listen to them with their actions. Keep on striving for what you want, and it will manifest into your life. I'm gonna show you something here. See, anything that I put action behind will manifest. Check this out. I'm gonna pick up this hat, right? I'm gonna set it back right here, but I couldn't let that hat sit there for 1,000 years. But because I put some action on it, it manifested into my life. See, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, because I want you to see the beautiful gift that you got inside yourself. There is nothing you cannot do. And you let them know, watch, pick something up and show them. Anything I put action behind will manifest. That's my gift. And can't nobody take that away from me. They can make us think that we don't have it, right?
Yes, sir.
And then I won't use it. But, for the day, that's what we're about. Here in Cincinnati, Ohio, we're gonna be that new type of leadership that President Obama asked for in the United Nations Universal Periodic Review speech in the United Nations. So that's what we're doing, and that's who we are, and we want the community to see. We want all the young men to know that you now have someone that is for you, not only for you in words, but for you in their actions, and will put forth actions to try to make sure that you have an opportunity at a future. And that's the change that we're looking for. So, we want everyone in the community to try and be that change that we have to be. Because one thing that your song reminded me of was that I never have to be yesterday. Everyone wants to tell me, well, you used to be a slave, or you used to be a convicted felon, or you used to be this. Well, that was yesterday. Today I changed my mind. I'm gonna do something different, and I'm not gonna let you make me yesterday. I'm gonna strive for my future today. And that's what it's about. It's about each one teach one. We want to be that library of that African proverb, where the older person, who is that living library, passes down his experiences so that the other people can use those tools in order to navigate their future. And that's what it's all about. That's what the Carlton Brown Foundation is about. That's what the Robert Lee Harris Institute is about. We're about being that change that is required instead of talking about the problem and not putting any action on it. And that's what you're doing with your music. Can you come through with another rap for us here?
Yes,
so
sir.
we can make it a little longer. So,
all right. I say. Hold on. I say. It was late nights I was dreaming I was living on some better shit. R.I.P. stupid butt Mikey T, my nigga Everett. I am who I am, that's a quoted verse from Exodus. A rookie to the streets, don't step to me cause I'm a veteran. What you know about living the struggle? No pop, skipping school, had to get out and hustle with hunger pain so sharp. I could swear they could cut you, can't be a weak black man, use your brain and your muscle. You say most of these niggas snakes, gotta watch for haters, they be after me. Running with the Lord, I just hope the devil don't tackle me. Running to this money got me feeling like an athlete. Yes, I pistol toe, gotta watch them folks, can't let them shackle me. I got you, you my blood, we gon' bleed to the end. I can't wait till the day that I see you again. If you cross me, then you lost me, I won't need you again. Don't need no help, just be yourself, there's no need to pretend.
All right, that's inspirational. That's telling me a story that I lived. I lived that. I lived that experience, with you. And that's why hip hop to hip hope is so important. To the country and to the world, because it tells them an experience that we need a solution to. It is our community talking to us in a spoken word that has been around for eons, and we need this message. The people need to hear from y'all. And we are listening. We might have a few who don't agree, but that's their stuff.
Right.
It don't have anything to do with us. That's what we're about. And we're through apologizing for who we are. We're just gonna be who we are. We're gonna be that leadership. We're gonna be that reflection in the community. We're gonna be that change that we need.
Take that action.
And then together it's gonna spread. And that's what you call unity. It's an action word. It's something that you do, something that we're practicing right now. So if anyone says it don't exist, it's not true. Because if you put action behind it, it does. So, I thank you for that rap. It was, especially the first one. Can you restate that first one? It was.
I got you.
Yeah.
I said this life was guaranteed. I done took some losses trying to make a better me. Try to catch a man down and caught a felony. And my grandma health bad and it's scaring me. Lord, what is you telling me? Who said this life was guaranteed? I done took some losses trying to make a better me. Try to catch a man down and caught a felony. And my grandma health bad and it's scaring me. Lord, what is you telling me?
Yes, you know, that's a story of a lot of young men in America, you know, due to, you know, the tales of two cities, which is right here in our own city, which is Cincinnati and all over the country, of this experience that even the president is talking about changing, you know, because, it's a good message, you know, to bring some understanding to a situation where people don't have a voice. You know, and thank God for hip hop, you know, because it gives us that voice.
Man, man, you can say that again. Man, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Yes,
I like that.
Yeah, that's that real stuff.
Yeah.
You know, the truth. You know, being honest. You know about, you know, and that's what we need. You know, we need people willing to, older people especially, you know, to be honest,
Right.
to be truthful, you know, and then to be reflection of what they say. You know, and it's not anything hard to do.
Right.
You know, and what it does, it creates a better community. You know, like we have here now. You know, I'm over here in the Avondale community. I have never met some of the most talented and helpful people in all the world. I've been to a lot of different cities in America, and there's no better people anywhere. I've been to Atlanta, Texas, Florida. I mean, there's no better people, you know, but you know, it's up to us to change those perceptions. You know, with positive young men like you out there and your crew out there bringing us these messages of change and hope and inspiration. That's what hip hop to hip hope is about. You know, people can go up to www.au6.info. They have a conference call up there on Thursday nights where you can go up there and talk to my executive coordinator, which is Mr. Rappin' Tate the Great, Dr. Ambassador Rappin' Tate the Great, who is a clergy in the United Nations now, earned it. And he going around the country right now giving out international humanitarian awards. He called me last month and told me that I was on that list.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be, yes sir, gonna be receiving an international humanitarian award from the United Nations.
That's what's up.
For everything that I do for my community, you know, and I can't be in that community without you and without your crew. We are that community together. So if I get this award, this will be the community's reward, because it's not all about Carlton Brown. It's about us and about what can we do, you know, together to bring opportunity. You know, I don't have to give you my bank account. I might know somebody. I can open a door for you. Why would I let that door stay closed? You know, that's what's killing our community.
Right.
You know, that we don't see ourselves. We're walking around seeing strangers as it's not true. I get up on my Facebook page, on Facebook, FAU Cincinnati, Carlton Brown Foundation Action Page, or the Carlton Brown Foundation. And I see people, I see myself. If I get on there and I go through some of my African friends, I'm gonna see someone look just like you. You know, when I went to school, when I grew up, and I wanted to learn who am I. So I went to the library and I looked up Africa, right?
Right.
So I am you and you are me. So if I want to know myself and I want to know who I am, then I need to reach out to Africa. Then I can find out who am I. And then I can see myself. You know, and that was my journey, you know, to, and it was the truth. It was the most honest I had ever been with myself, is to say, you know, I want to know who am I, and then I walk in America and see an African and don't even speak to him. It don't even make sense.
It don't.
I have an opportunity to fulfill my dream, is to find out who am I and talk to an African So maybe we can have some dialogue. You know, that's why the hip hop to hip hop is so important. It's because we're multicultural, we're worldwide, all nationalities, you know, all groups from every country in the world. You know, we have some Ghanans here and all type of Africans here, groups in the city. You know, so, you know, the hip hop to hip hop movement and what we're doing with the Sons and Daughters of Africa tour, we want to bring these people together. You know, we want to take the hip hop movement, and the ambassador from the United Nations wants to bring the clergy together so that they can hear our message and the change we want instead of the change they think they see.
Sure.
You know, we need a new type of movement. We need a movement that is specifically targeted at uplifting the community. Okay, I want to go into this, and I want to have you give your contact information one more time to the community and to the world.
My name is Rashad Lanier, Rashad Lanier. That's on Facebook. I don't have a Twitter or Instagram, so just come to Facebook, inbox me, post on my wall, do whatever. SoundCloud, Rashad Lanier, Rashad Lanier, or you can go on YouTube and type in the same thing, and you can find all my music. You're gonna find everything.
All right, I'd like to thank you for being on my show.
I'd like to thank
and,
you too.
you know, I like to close out my show and come to the people, you know, and let y'all know that even perfect people buy pencils with erasers on them, and everybody makes mistakes. And remember, it's not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain, because we all have a gift, and you can take this gift, and if this gift looks up in the sky and sees a star, this will figure out how to get there. And everyone has that amazing gift. So don't let anyone make you think that yours don't work, because the Carter and Brown Foundation will never give up on you. Remember, I am you and you are me, and I love you.
DC on the track.
Like a hero, I come through and save your day. Baby girl, I hope that you don't fade away. If we both play equal parts, we gon' be straight. But it's coming from the heart, that's all I'm saying. And if you ride for me, girl, I know I feel you. If you don't lie to me, girl,